Okay, this is like video take five, click. Okay, so I've been trying to talk about corporations, mom and pop shops. They're all being shut down. It's really depressing when I see my best friend's dad get fired. Well, I mean laid off due to lack of workplace. After what, like 17 years, maybe like 27 years. I think it was 27 years of working there. Almost 30 years of working there. And the business that they work for no longer exists anymore due to I like to call it inflation. Other people like to call it government budget deficit. It doesn't matter whose fault it is. We're in an inflation. Like there's our money is not worth as much as it used to be, and it costs more to buy the items that we used to want, and nobody wants them anymore. If nobody's going to buy anything, then the corporations get shut down. Everything. I mean, like it seems like the place I work, the coffee shop, seems to be the only thing that everybody will spend the last penny that they have just to acquire a little cup of coffee or like a pick me up like a dare I say a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow when they're done working. They want that little pot of gold to be sitting there waiting for them, or whatever you want to call it. Like it's at the end of the day, like what have you accomplished? And when you don't feel like you've accomplished anything, I mean when you feel like you've accomplished nothing, it's it's it gets you to this spot where you want to see an award, a reward. You want to reward yourself with something, and some people it's coffee, some people it's rum, it's liquor, or like maybe three or six like bottles of beer, you know, whatever it is. There always has to be that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Otherwise, why bother, right? I mean, America has been around for more than 200 years, and we've gotten to this point where the whole fact that America has been around as long as, well, I mean, not as long, but like America's been around for a while, and it's no longer the new country. It's 200 years old. It's not new country anymore, but at one point it was, and it's like the height of our fame. And now that there's no more fame, everybody's just like jumping boat, like ditching ship, And us as Americans, as captains of our ship, we go down with it. The only ones that get to get away from it are the ones that can afford to move on. Like the people that can afford to uh, put their investments into a different company overseas. Um, Not necessarily overseas, but into anything that is not falling down, like not sinking. It's the stock market seems to be as unstable as our American currency. So what now? I mean, we're at this place where that's the question. What now? And America itself doesn't have any answers. Just like every country has almost no answers. So it's getting to this point where it just seems like everybody's complaining about it, but nobody is doing anything but making things worse. And I can't explain how we're all making things worse, but I mean it's abundantly obvious that things are getting worse. It doesn't matter whose fault. What are we gonna do about it? What's next? Like everybody's asking, what's next? Just gonna blow all our money on what we could get at the end of the day, or what? I mean, like nobody's. It doesn't even matter what people are doing. Like as individuals, nobody can do one thing. We all have to do a thing as a unit of individuals. United unit. You know, the words both themselves have so much to do with each other, but we can't make that connection. Not yet. We're not ready for it, I guess. I don't know. All right. And that, my friends, completes my video. Long video, I should say. But food for thought, I guess, right?